So a few Christmases ago, my older two kids and I decided we wanted to come up with a family activity to give back. And what we thought of is we would collect blankets and then hand them out to homeless people. Because even though we live in California, winter nights get cold. So we put a big bin out on our front porch and we told all our neighbors about this, and they went above and beyond. Not only did they donate blankets, they donated coats and jackets and socks. And so my kids and I packed it all up in suitcases, and we talked to the local police department and found out a safe area to do this at. And we rolled these suitcases around and handed out this stuff. And eventually we met this woman, sat down with her and chatted with her for a long time and found out her story, which was one of the most heartbreaking stories I'd ever heard. And after this time with her, she said, you know, from all this stuff you gave me, do you know what the best thing is? And I said, what? And she said, you looked at me like I'm a human. You treated me like I'm a human. That's the best gift you gave me today. See, people who need to be treated as human the most often get it the least. Let's stop looking down at each other and look at each other, whether it's passing by someone who is homeless, or a parent who is struggling with a tantrum-throwing child, or a person who is making a different life choice than you are, or someone who looks differently than you do, or prays differently than you do, or thinks differently than you do. Here's one thing I'm convinced of. Every single person struggles. At some point, whether it's a small struggle or a huge struggle, every person struggles. And what struggling people, so all people, need is someone to look at them and say, you're okay, or me too, I'm going through that too, or I'd like to help. What struggling people don't need is snarky looks and snarky comments and snarky unsolicited advice, letting them know everything they're doing is wrong or abnormal. There's a difference between compassion and pity. With pity, we look down on a person. With compassion, we look at the person, wanting the best for them without feeling superior to them. We're all human, we all struggle, and we're not helpful when we're standing on a pedestal. We're helpful standing side by side. There is so much hate in this world. There is so much pain. We can't fix it all, but I'm asking each and every one of us to make a commitment to stop adding any more pain to this world. Let's stop judging, stop shaming, stop mocking, stop degrading, stop looking down on people, and start looking at people. Maybe if we sit down with them, have a conversation, get to know them, we'll find ourselves treating them the way we would want to be treated. Like a human with real emotions, a real story, a human worth looking at. Don't forget to order my book, Hold On But Don't Hold Still, available everywhere books are sold. And to stay updated on the latest news, including new tour dates and cities, subscribe at ChristinaKuzmich.com.